The time is right. This is a ferocious duel. Time to end this. Take this.
Can't believe this.
I'll kill you! I'm still waiting for a real chance. Under that. Castle is on fire.
That's our signal. Let's get going.
Hello, people. I'm still using that voice. Green screen's right behind me. Jesus, we're testing things out. I hope that skit was good for you. Speaking of something being good for you, got a little game called Dynasty Warriors Origins. I have played this on the PlayStation 5, and I am now reviewing it because this game, I feel like, swept a lot of people, the wrong way. And not in bad ways, necessarily. Like, I feel like people knew this was good. They heard the reviews, like, oh, okay, I might check it out. But I'm here to tell you guys to check this shit out today. Don't wait for a sale. Go support them. Go out here and try this now. Right? So I just want to go in and clarify. Might have a few heads turn. Might have people click off the video. I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game in my life. I'm a youngin' out there. Right? I didn't have the right consoles for that. Okay? I was playing Scooby-Doo on my PC. I didn't have Dynasty Warriors like that, and by PC it was dial-up. It was bad. I'm not a PC gamer. I couldn't do that now if I had to. But now, as I was growing up, getting the Nintendos and this and that or whatever, recently, for example, I've heard of the Hyrule Warriors games or that Persona little spinoff. There's always a spinoff and a spinoff and a this and that or whatever, but they always go back to the roots, and that's Dynasty Warriors. So I've known what they are. I've seen walkthroughs of some. I've seen certain characters here and there and far or whatever, and I've always wanted to play one, but I never did. And so I decided, let's go and start with this one, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Let's go and play it. It looks freaking gas. And so I'm here to tell you guys it is. So pretty much the plot of this story is that you start out as like this nameless kind of warrior. You've got a hidden past. You've got amnesia. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who's real, who's not, damn it. You don't know what's going on out there. And you are there to be the chosen one, of course. And you fight with these three factions to take down these people called the Yellow Turbans. And over the course of the game, around Chapter 3, because it's split into 5 chapters, that's when you then kind of decide, you're like, okay, which faction do I want to stick with? Do I want to rep, right? Do I want to do all these people's missions and betray these two factions, do this and that? It's a lot of kind of cool politics that's thrown into this game that I was really loving. I think the character performances are really good, and I feel like that was kind of overlooked in a lot of reviews I saw early in January. And I've got a hell of a backlog, right? As the games I'm looking at now, I've still got to beat Like a Dragon from last year. I've got to beat the new Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We got Monster Hunter, all this other stuff. So games I haven't even started, but I bought, okay, because I have a problem. But Dynasty Warriors, I decided last month, I said, we're doing it. We're doing it, Dynasty Warriors. I have whipped it into a sandwich mode and beat it just this past week. And that story was incredible. And that's what I love about games like this, where you get to pick your sides. The story's going to be different for everybody. That ending cutscene, I think, is the same for everybody. But as far as everything leading up to it, depending on what factions you are, certain things like that, you're getting different cutscenes, different acted scripts, pacing, whatever, depending on who you like. So, for example, we've got Cow, we've got the red ones. I actually forgot their names. They had like the best warriors on the team, by the way. I just like about my preference. And then you had Liu Bei and them. I chose Liu Bei. I was like, bro, we was boys since the beginning, right? You start out with them in the opening scene. But yeah, outside of that, like, dude, this story is incredible. It's amazing, but you're not here for the story, are you? You don't give a shit. Most of you guys will probably skip through the cutscenes, and that's okay. Because I'm here to tell you, this game is all about that combat. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Let me tighten up my panties before I tell you guys about this. So, the combat is kind of that mix of hack and slash, but I don't know if they changed it in this. I don't know if it's been like this in the past, but it's new to me because I don't remember this in the, Hyrule Warriors, like the certain games like that I played. But you get special abilities, but you also get like parries, stuff like that. And you don't really use that against the troops of people. It's like you might walk into like a group of 100 and you're just freaking mowing them down, and it feels so badass. But then after a while, you're probably going to be like, man, this is going to be tedious, is it not? And I have to tell you, it's not, because they have little mini bosses that I love. So, for example, I'll just give you a rundown on one of the levels, one of the recent ones I did before I beat the game. So, we're rushing in, right? And you know, Dynasty Warriors, like those type of games, right? You are trying to capture everything while also pushing forward. You don't want to get stuff recaptured. You want to go help which side you can, stuff like that, whatever. But in this game, while that was happening, for example, and I was headed straight towards these fools, generals will show up. They're coming in. You got Lao Boy and fucking whatever his name is. I forgot his name. He's pretty cool. He's the guy with the little tentacle things. Where you got them, they're bosses. They'll show up in the middle. They'll fuck your shit in. They'll make you wish that you weren't fucking born. Your little a nameless hero warrior act, yeah, you cutting that shit out real fucking quick when they show up, because you're like, oh shit, I can't carry this. Game gets fucking tough. These fuckers show up, you're out here having to parry shit and fucking ching ching. Hold my fucking sword. You're having to do this shit right here. You're having to go, You're gonna do all that kind of bullshit and stuff, and it's fucking crazy. And as you're parrying stuff, you get all kinds of abilities, led by different weapons I really love. So one of my favorite weapons in this game was the dual twin axes. That was my favorite weapon in the whole game out of all the weapons, which you get about like 10 weapons. You get like spears, freaking, you also get like a little bow thing. You get what I like to call casting. I don't know what the real name of it is. I should have done that before I did this review. I'm sorry, unprofessional. But you have like casting, that's what I'll call it, where, for example, you do like a side mission. Guess what? We've unlocked troops. Now, in the middle of a fight, I can get them to charge this main general as I'm going in there to get his ass for that main kind of sweep attack. Or now, when we're on like a ridge, I can summon them to shoot bow and arrows across from this ridge where they're going to nullify everybody fucking their shit, busting their cleats, right? And it's awesome. This game is awesome. It's off the damn chain. It's great. Play it. And so, this game does all that right. Okay, you're probably wondering, like, how are these side missions? Well, that's my one complaint. Side missions feel like aren't really the best. They kind of open up some bridges here and there, but they're pretty much just like, hey, take out this general. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. But those unlockable abilities, like I said, like, I remember I did one side mission randomly because I was like, okay, I want to get enough money to get this weapon in the store. As I did it, when I got done, that's when I got the charge ability. And I was like, oh, shit. Glad I did that. Now here I am fighting some dude. I'm low on health. He's like, I've got you, boy. Because, you know, he's got to be racist. He's like, I've got you, boy. And then I do this. I fucking summon my guys and I go charge his ass. And I fucking charge his ass. And then I punch his ass in the fucking face. He swings at me. I go ping, perfect parry. Fucking slice his ass in half. Almost said something else. But I slice his ass in half. And it's so good. Like, it's just so good. It just works. It's just great. Right now, I am currently playing a little game that you might know, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. And that's kind of how the combat feels when you fight these bosses. It's not as good. Like Ninja Gaiden, you know, you got all these slices and stuff. This is definitely PG-13ified, where, like, you know, you'll kill somebody, but it's like, oh, they're dead. And I was like, no, I like literally threw boulders at this fucking guy, did some Avatar Last Airbender shit on his ass, and then hit him with 2 fucking axes in the face. There's like literally no blood. I said his head should be off, like it should be gone. You definitely got those boss fights where you'll kill somebody and you're like, yeah, they're dead, and then like the next cutscene's like, damn, I'm escaping. You got shit like that'll happen, but it's okay. It's all right, because next time you see his ass, you're gonna bust his shit in again. Don't let him know who that boss is. Let him know who his daddy is. I don't know why I fucking got close to him. My mic's right here. But this game does everything right for me. Like, it just was tapping all those boxes. You know, I get that we live in a world, like, for example, Death Stranding 2 comes out. I'm excited for that. But that's going to be Hideo Kojima, you know, convoluted plot, you know, stuff that you do, and it might be a little tedious. This game is definitely the game for people that either don't give a shit about story, but if you do care about story, there's a good story here. This game is, I feel like it could be for everybody as long as you give it a shot. you know, like for example, I'm looking at my backlog right here. It's not like a Dragon where it's okay, you have to be an RPG head. Like, you know, you don't have to be, but like if you're not into those turn-based games, maybe you're not gonna like this, whatever like that. It's not like a Sonic, not like a Mario. This game is literally just, hey, go into war, plan your battle, be a good strategist, and beat that ass. You plan tactics with people. You can call in people, and this is going back to what I said about the Red Party. I forget what their name was. I hate that so much. But, dude, they've got badasses. This whole family, you got one dude's got nunchucks, a bow staff, all this other shit, fucking claws and shit like Wolverine. And, like, I remember, like, I was about to die. Had my last little healing pack. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. See, in the corner of my screen, I said, oh, I can call him in. Let's do that. Call homeboy, and he jumps in front of the boss, and he's like, you ready for this? And he does this shit. And he's like, you ready for this? And fucking, scoosh, beating that ass. And you get to control him. It's so awesome. Feels like a completely different character. It's amazing. You get to use all their special arts, which, like I said, are like those special moves that you get to do. And to me, this game is just Fun City. It's not breaking any spectrums. It's not going to be game of the year unless it's like the only game you play. It's not breaking any boundaries, nothing like that. But this game is just special to me because it's technically the first big release that I got this year. And I'm glad that I finally got to it because, you know, I play games like Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, but like, you know, that's for a niche audience, right? And you did a snap, but like this game was just so good. And it needs to be played. And with that, I guess I'll leave you guys right there with that. And I just ask you guys to please like and subscribe for more so I can keep on making this content. Let me know if you guys want any more reviews in the future because I'm thinking about reviewing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black when I beat it because this game is fucking phenomenal as well. Awesome year for gaming. Cannot wait for more. And comment down below and let me know what your most anticipated game is for this year. That's not GTA 5, please. I'm excited for that too, but like I promise you, it's all I hear. People are like, should they charge $100? No, they fucking shouldn't. No, they fucking shouldn't. Why is this a combo? Stop. Catch you guys on the next one.